Hi, folks. This is Dave, and I wanted to do an update today on Layla. And first of all, I want to apologize. The video quality is a little poor because I'm using my laptop today, but needed to do it today. So we have completed the 6th week here of Layla's recovery from her ACL repair, and it's gone very well. She loves to walk. And I've still been keeping her on leash, although I've been doing more walking off leash, as you saw in my last video. And she's doing really well with that. She stays close to me, and she listens to commands and never really wanders off. So I'm happy about that. During the week, this week, we've been doing a lot of walking. Like I said, we walk 2 to 3 times a day if the weather cooperates. And we've been getting in a mile, half a mile, and sometimes a little more than a mile. So we're averaging a little over 2 miles a day, which is good for her and great for me because I've needed the exercise too. Also this week, I set up the tent in the backyard so we could try her out inside the tent, sleeping in the tent. She was a little nervous at first, but she wandered right in, found a place, got comfortable, and went to sleep. She does get startled by noises sometimes. So I'm curious as to what wildlife sounds will do when we are, out in a campground or out in the wild sleeping. But generally, she did really well. She slept better than I did. Then also this week, we got out in the canoe for a second time, and we did about an hour in the canoe. She mostly sat up. I'll include a little video of that here. She mostly sat up, and when she would try to lie down, she would change the position of the boat. I'd have to reposition it, and that would jostle her a little bit, and she'd get back up. The other thing I noticed is that when she's lying down, she can't see what's going on, and she is really intent on watching what's going on along the bank because we paddle on a quiet little creek. So we'll see how that goes going forward, but I'm confident that she and I will spend some time in the canoe this summer, which is something I love to do. Thirdly, I wanted to touch base on something that's been on my mind a lot in the last few weeks. I've been doing some research into dog food. She came from animal control, and they provided science diet, which is what they use exclusively. And after doing some of my own research, I began to wonder, is that the best option out there? And boy, there's a lot of confusing information online and in articles. But I did find the PetFoodPuzzleGuy was one that I originally started watching. And they're super, super informative. And then the other one is the PetFoodPuzzleGuy. And I'll put links to both of their pages. I encourage you to watch them. The BK Puzzle Guy, or I keep saying that, the Pet Food Puzzle Guy. He is in nutrition. He's a nutritionist. He worked with science diet for like 30, 40 years. And so he breaks every dog food down by nutrition, not so much the ingredients. And it makes a lot of sense. So if you're searching for the proper dog food for your dog, I would definitely recommend checking out the Pet Food Puzzle Guy and BK Pets for that matter. So I'm still trying to decide. I've kind of gone back towards science diet. I bought some From, and after watching the review, I realized it's basically puppy food. It's food for all ages, and I don't need that for my dog. I want something that is specifically designed for her age and activity level. So we'll see if I stick with science diet. I'm not sure. I would love to hear your comments on what you use for your dog, what your research has proven and shown you. By all means, please leave a comment. So that's it for this week. We are done with 6 weeks. We are beginning our 7th week. So after next Tuesday, it'll be 8 weeks since surgery. And then after the 8th week is complete, it'll be 7 weeks. And then on the 2nd of June, it'll be 8 weeks after surgery. And at that point, the doctor says, unrestricted, just let her go and let her run, have some fun. So I'm hoping I have her prepared for a summer of activities. Thank you for checking out the page today. I encourage you to leave comments I look at them all. I read them all. I try to respond to everybody. And thank you to our new subscribers. I really do appreciate you checking out the channel. I know I don't have a ton to offer yet, but I'm working on it. And any thoughts that you might have be greatly appreciated. Also, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.